Thank Thanks for joining us here. On 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Aldridge. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Davis. Washington, that's for 2. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Here's Porter with the drive.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Here's Irving, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Down low, out to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. And here's Denver. Pass to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Brown.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Lively. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. Now, here's Porter. Left side, Gordon. Here's Jokic. The Mavericks pull it in. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Lively. Thompson outside. Clock at 4. Lays it up and banks it in.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Murray looking around. Good work there as it goes. Murray's got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
That one goes in. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
And he makes good on the layup. 6 points for Jokic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Right side, Irving. Out left to the wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And the 3 off target. Here's Porter. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Davis surveying the floor. Lays it up off the glass.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 3-point lead.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
Davis inside. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a method. It's a great finish!
Oh, my.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Marshall. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for. But hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. With that for us, DA.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
There's an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Davis can't get it to go.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Irving with the ball. He has 7. Driving inside. And he converts the layup. Got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
You can see there Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can beat you.
Marshall inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
The 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Braun, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And stolen by Irving. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Here's Jordan. And Lively pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
1:41 left now here in the second. At the top of the key, Marshall. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. And it's Denver with the rebound. Pushing it up.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Lively. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Watson. And it's Irving with the rebound. Dallas leading by 6. Thompson outside. Inside. It's deflected. On the wing, Thompson. There's the 3. They get it again. The second chance effort doesn't go that time.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Lets it go with a 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
And how about that finish? Not sure if he needed to get that fancy, but it'll be a nice adrenaline burst for him.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Russell Westbrook. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. From deep three-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We play through. The first half, plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. So, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's... so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing the kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Outside Irving. And it's Dallas with another.
Making it look effortless right now. Irving doing whatever he wants on offense.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say, with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, DA. He is a worker and living the dream.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Left side, Irving. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And he can't hit the second. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Here's Christie. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Outside Irving. Into the lane. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you got to love when Irving attacks the defense, knows how to get it done on the drive.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
There's 1:47 left in the third. Outside Irving. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 12. Knocks it loose. Pass to Marshall. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes in. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kept alive. Pass to Gafford. Clock at 6. Marshall with it. And another shot. And he comes up with the deuce. Marshall's got 4 points this quarter. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Murray up on top. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Deep two from Murray. Connects, the jumper drops. Murray's got 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Christie. Still scoreless. Here's Irving. And he gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Williams, that's a two-pointer. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. The Nuggets trail by 16. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
And here's Marshall from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Porter. Out the basket. 8 points for Michael Porter.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gafford. And the call up against Jokic. That's his third foul of the game. Now Davis. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. Fires the three. That shot off. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Mavericks call time here. Where you coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. He does not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Marshall. And here is Gafford. Over to the wing. Marshall inside the three-point line. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
If you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Washington to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
And here's Jokic outside. And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Murray to the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
And it's Gordon missing.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving looking for an opening. Second shot opportunity. Thompson for three. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, I love how aggressive they've been. They've been taking it right into contact, and then they're going to the line and converting.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim. Flat out dominating them inside.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Dallas.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And a deep three from Irving. No good. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was a pretty high.